Hear ye, hear ye. We've all gathered here today for another Bill Burr inspired video directed by allenpalin. The event will commence in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Wake up before the sun. 24 on the shot clock. A new day begun. I can't look back to yesterday. I stay focused on now.
Welcome back to the channel, y'all. How you doing wherever you are in this beautiful earth? Canada, shout out to Canada. Shout out to the US. Shout out to Australia. Shout out to Germany. Shout out to Brazil. Shout out to Argentina. Sorry if I didn't mention your name. You know, there are a lot of countries out here in the world. But yeah, so got Bill Burr talks about the movie The Fighter with Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale. It should be interesting. It should be very interesting. So consider subscribing if you're new. For me, what you'll get from me are videos that are informative, educational, but also make you laugh and brighten up your day. I'm a funny guy.
A lot of people up here don't know much about you. How would you describe yourself, and what would you like people to know about you?
I'm a fun guy. Obviously, I love the game of basketball. I mean, there's just more questions you have to ask me, in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
My editing is funny. The video is funny. The topics are interesting. So consider subscribing. We should get into it, right? I've talked enough. About a minute and a half. Let go. Like a boss.
When the fighters are all around, all the lovers are underground.
Oh, I know. Last night, I went and I saw The Fighter.
The Fighter?
Starring Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale. And I can't recommend that movie highly enough. That movie was fucking awesome. It was a movie I wasn't going to see. I'm like, oh, God, here we go. Rocky all over again. But what saved it was Mickey Ward. And I remember his fights. And I'm embarrassed to say I didn't see that Arturo Gatti fight until years afterwards. I actually watched it on YouTube. And I remember Colin Quinn coming into the cellar raving about that fight. In fact, there's two fights that I remember that I was just like, I have to see this fight. It was the Mickey Ward Arturo Gatti fight after hearing Colin Quinn rave about it down at the Comedy Cellar. And the Diego Corrales fight. Was it Corrales Castillo fight? Is that who it was? Yes, Diego. I can't fucking remember. As you can tell, I dip in and out of boxing. But that's it. Corrales Castillo, their first fucking fight is unbelievable. And Charlie Murphy flipped out about that when he told me he almost broke his foot at the end of that fight. Well, one of them's just, knocked out, gets up, and this trainer goes, you better fucking get inside now. Because I think I told this story before. He goes, you better fucking get inside now. And he put his mouthpiece in him.
To make matters even worse now,
you gotta fucking get inside on him now.
Dreadful round for Corrales. Down 2 times here in the 10th. Again, Castillo going back to work. And Castillo steps
back. And he turned around. They continue the round. He fucking knocks the other guy. Technically knocks out the other fucking guy. And I guess that got Charlie so fucking amped up, he stomped his foot down on the floor and woke up his whole family. So those are the two fights. But anyways, so this fight, this movie is about Mickey Ward's, ascension up to trying to win a championship. And I have to tell you, man, it is absolutely phenomenal. I was rooting for, the Mark Wahlberg character while he was fighting. It was fucking awesome. Made me want to get in great shape. And I got to tell you, I don't think I've ever seen a movie where they did the Boston accent better. Even just for that reason, even if you're not a sports fan, you got to go see there and see the 5 women that play his sisters.
What girl? It's that fucking girl, Charlene. That's who he's with, that girl from the bar.
George was all fucking eager for them
From
to
the
get
bar.
together.
The bar.
I heard she's into 3-ways.
Yeah, with other girls.
Yeah, like one of those MTV girls.
MTV? What are you talking about?
Wild. She acts all fucking superior because she went to college.
Hi. Well, look at this.
Look at what?
Why are you hiding from us, Mickey?
He's not
I
hiding.
wasn't talking to you, I was talking to my
Oh.
son. What are you doing, Mixter, huh?
I'm right here. I ain't hiding from nobody.
All we ever wanted for you was to be world champion.
Mickey's a grown man. He can think for himself.
Shut your mouth.
Skank. Don't call me skank. I'll rip that nasty hair right out of your fucking head.
And his mother. And his manager.
You got a funny way of showing it, letting him get beat up, letting him get his hand broken.
You fucking boss.
You're crazy.
Fucking boss.
Mickey is my What did I just say to you?
hands on her.
What did I say?
They're fucking unbelievable, and it reminded me of this period in my life when I was underage, and I used to go out to these dive bars in, like, Chelsea and all those awful M towns north of Boston, Malden, Medford, Revere. I used to go out to all of those places because they didn't give a fuck, because most of them were actually, people were doing coke. It was the 80s, and that was when people were selling coke, so, like, alcohol just seemed like it was a joke. It's like somebody went up there and asked for some juice, so I could actually get served with my fucking 12-year-old boyish face. And
I said juice.
those 5 women that you see in that movie, those are the kind of girls that you ran into. They were like 21 years old, and they looked like they were 40. They already had a kid, and they were jaded. I can't explain it. And it so fucked up was it was like a 25-minute ride from where I lived, which was a world away with no traffic. Of course, with traffic, it took like a fucking hour to get there. But, yeah, I just remember shooting the shit with them. They'd be, oh, you're like smart.
Smart.
But anyways, those are my 2 recommendations for this week. Get the book John Bonham, The Powerhouse Behind Led Zeppelin by Mick Bonham, and go see The Fighter. I'm going to see True Grit this week. And someone's trying to talk me into going to see Tron, but I could give a shit about science fiction. I've never been into it. I never liked Star Trek. I liked Star Wars for maybe 6 months in my youth, just because everybody else liked it and I wanted to fit in, so I kind of got into it. I don't give a shit. I think those movies are gay. They're gay. All right, there. I said it. All right?
Let's get this started.
Nice to be here. Nice to be here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see if I'm funny first.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
See if I'm funny. Nice to be here in Nashville. Look at me. I went out, got myself a cowboy shirt, right? Fit in with all you guys. Trump, if he wasn't so fucking racist, if he wasn't so racist, I can deal with the pussy grabbing. That's not in my world. I'm selfish like every other voter, all right? If he wasn't so fucking racist, he would actually scare me a little less, because he's so obviously a dope. He's so dumb, I don't think he could get away with anything. McDonald's exists for 2 reasons, okay? It's for drunk people and it's for children, all right? That's what this thing is. You know, you're in your car, your kids won't shut the hell up, you go to the drive-thru. You go to the drive-thru, you get a couple of poison burgers, you throw it down their throats, their little systems can't handle it.
Turn this shit off. Turn this off, right?
No.
You turn this off? You don't turn, I'll turn this
You're
off.
up front, you're bigger, you can handle a bigger dose.
Hey, that's my life. That's my fucking life out there.
I want to watch this.
Don't
I don't
fucking
care.
stand up. I will fuck you up.
Oh man, that was alright. I think it was more not more into. It wasn't as much humor in this one, but it's okay. It was okay. It can pass by. Bill used to have hair, eh? So I think when you lose your hair, right, your hairline starts receding, right? It keeps going back and back and back. So it gets to the point where there's no point in having the hair stay there anymore, and you just have to like take everything off. One of these days, I might get there, probably will, but let's hope it's not for a long time. I'm gonna keep fasting, have my cold showers, exercising, just trying to. No one has ever beaten Father Time, but we can last a couple more rounds with Father Time. See what I did there? See what I did? Y'all see what I did there?
Photo. No.
Hi.
Okay.
No one has ever beaten Father. Let me just repeat it one more time, just in case y'all didn't get it. No one has ever beaten Father Time. We can only hope to last a couple more rounds, fighter, with Father Time. Huh? A little bit. That was good. That was a good 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's cool. Again, this video is brought to you by Thompson Tees. I can't say enough how much Thompson Tees are important in my life, especially as a guy who sweats a lot. I cannot sweat like Kevin Garnett. If you've never seen Kevin Garnett, this man, he sweats like no tomorrow. So like I have that issue a little bit. I think it's called there's a certain name for someone who sweats a lot. But even if you don't sweat a lot and you just want to avoid your sweat from seeping through into your dress shirts at work or wherever you are at a day party, the Thompson Tee undershirts will help you prevent and limit the chances of sweat seeping through into your regular shirt. So check it out. Link in the description and pinned comment. I appreciate y'all for sticking around with me. God bless. Much love, peace, and joy. Namaste. And always remember, always, 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 if it doesn't feed you, do not water it. Whatever you're watching, whatever you're listening, whatever you're eating, because our diet is more than just what we eat. It's everything that we consume. Alright, fam. Deuces.
Money flowing, I can't stop the wave. Save the paper for the rainy days. Summertime got me feeling the way. The rain and nephew got me feeling the way. The liquor quick to give me confidence.